What's up, you guys? Adrian Zavala here. I hope you're doing awesome today. And I want to talk to you guys about how society might be brainwashing you, how it might have already. And unfortunately, it's affected the hope that you have in yourself, the hope that you have for your future, your abilities. And I want to talk about that because it's a very personal thing for me, only because I struggled for many years, and now I feel like I've broken away from that chain. And I use those words because I have a little story for you guys. It's not the best story, it's not the best reality. It's definitely an ugly part of our society, but I want to talk about it and how maybe your life can reflect that in a way where maybe you can reflect on your life. And so let's move on with this, guys. There's this reality in life that I don't know if it's still happening, but elephants, when they are growing up and when they're being trained to be in the circus, kind of domesticated in a way. You'll never do that to that poor animal, but it's a beautiful animal, by the way, right? Anybody love elephants? I definitely do. Thumbs up if you do. But guys, these elephants, when they are being trained and they're growing up, they're tied to a little post. And you'll see little baby elephants hanging out, and they're tying to this big old chain. And the chain can only go so far, right? The chain, it's there, and they're definitely not going anywhere. They're weak. They're not strong the way they will be strong, right? Elephants are super, super strong. But when they're babies, they don't have that strength. And so you see these elephants, you'll see these pictures of elephants, baby elephants being tied, and they have these big old chains. And as they actually get older, as they grow up and get stronger and even more intelligent, the thing that happens is these chains actually get smaller, sometimes down to a rope, down to a single rope. And these elephants are tied to that post with a rope. Now that they're adults and they're super strong, right? How come they don't just break loose? And the reason why is because they've been growing up tied to this chain, and they've been conditioned day in, day out, thinking that they can't get any further. And so they think that that's where they're stuck. That's what society does to people. So in the circus, that's what they do to these elephants. They condition them to think about their restrictions. And society, there are certain things that people will box you into and will tell you that you are not capable of doing. And you got to understand that society, sometimes even your loved ones, will tell you what you're capable of doing, what's good for you, what's not. And you know what? They actually mean it. They really mean it. A lot of times it comes from a place of love, of care. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times you have to be careful because, man, it's really crazy how when you start going out of your way to achieve your dreams, you start kind of, in a way, you start turning a mirror at them and showing them what is possible. And a lot of times, these family members, these friends, these coworkers, they've been comfortable. They have been they have accepted their reality. And when you're going out of your way to move forward in life, right, to go to the next level, a lot of times you're turning that mirror on them, and it's showing them what they are not doing. It's showing them that attitude that maybe they haven't been stepping up to have. And guys, it's just one of those things that you have to watch out for. I want to share with you guys that I mentioned before this video that, this is really personal to me because, like, I remember waking up, and I remember, and by waking up, I mean, like, finally realizing that I am capable of so much more than I've been doing. And then I found all these obstacles. And the thing that came to my mind, the image that came to my mind was kind of like a Ferrari that is just stuck in traffic. And, for me, I don't know about you, but for me, my faith is just really important. And I just imagined this Ferrari that's stuck in traffic. And I wondered, what would the guy who invented these amazing, beautiful cars say about an amazing car being stuck in traffic? It's just not living up to its potential. They were not created for that. They were created to go, right? And I wonder sometimes, what does God say about us when we're just when we're stuck in all these obstacles and all these self-limiting beliefs? What does God say when he's looking down on you and you just can't seem to get out of that traffic because you're not willing to actually even acknowledge that you're stuck in traffic? And so, guys, I wanted to share this with you guys because you're meant for more. And I don't know, maybe maybe you don't think of yourself as a Ferrari. Maybe you've got a different vehicle that you really appreciate. But again, think about what your creator would think of you if what they would think of you, what he would think of you if you were just stuck in this traffic and you were just unwilling to get out of that and really live out your potential. I think I have to believe that he wants more for you. And just like the creator of that Ferrari would want that car to just go. And so, guys, I hope you took something out of this. You are capable of so much more. Don't allow other people to tell you that you just can't. Don't allow people to tell you that. And I'll leave you guys with this. People will try to box you in. And if you don't fit into that box, that's when they'll stop appreciating you. That's when they'll stop cheering you on, because a lot of times we like to box people in. So don't allow people to box you in. And I'll sign off with that, guys. Talk to you guys later. Peace.